in this final video I'm going to do the lip sync. So I'm going to go to the beginning of my animation, select the head. In fact, I'm going to show you a little trick. I find it easier to draw the mouth with the head facing left or facing toward us. This because I'm right-handed. I find it easier to draw from right to left or left to right. So with the nose facing left, it somehow is easier to draw it. Now my character is facing right, so only while I'm drawing, I'm just going to select it, go to Modify, Transform, Flip Horizontal. So if I now click to edit it, I'm still looking at it from the other side. So now I'm inside the Mr. Mackie graphic symbol. Of course, the lip sync needs to go inside the head symbol. So I'm going to add a layer above the head base, the mouth. I'm going to zoom in a little. So I'm going to do my own mouth shapes inspired by the style of the South Park characters. So I'm going to take the pencil tool, take a black stroke color and stroke width. I'm going to use 1. Make sure that the tool, the pencil mode, is set to smooth. So now I'm going to zoom in, and on the mouth layer I'm going to draw the first mouth, just taking a quick look at the example movie. So when its mouth is shut, it's facing downwards. It's like a little sad person. So I'm going to have a first go. It's not bad as a basic mouth. I'm going to select it and convert to symbol, because I need a separate symbol for the mouth. Okay, double clicking it. So now I can use the technique of the onion skinning to draw the different mouth shapes. So I'm going to insert a blank keyframe, turn on onion skinning, and now I can start drawing. So I like to start with the open mouth with the teeth showing. So if I scrub through, this is an A, you see? So it follows the basic shape of the closed mouth. So I'm going to open it up a little like this. Okay, and then we have this line for the upper teeth. Remove this little extra line. Okay, filling it in, this should be white. And then, because this is open, of course I cannot paint the background, but there's a little trick. I use a paintbrush with a paint behind mode using black. So if I now just draw until the edge, I can now take the bucket tool and fill it. Okay, there's a little part here as well, it needs to be black, like this. Okay, so first shape, insert a blank keyframe. Now I can do the E, which is where the teeth are showing, the bottom teeth. So taking a approximately the same shape. Of course, you could copy and paste the previous frame, but I like to add some variation like this. So coloring in the teeth. Like this. This small one doesn't want to be filled. Putting the outline tells us that this was not drawn far enough. Okay, so now it's working. Taking the brush, paint behind mode. A little trick to being able to fill. Not enough. Like this. Okay. What's next? F7 and a blank keyframe. I'm going to only I change the range to a previous frame, so I won't see two extra mouths. So I'm looking at the E. So the and the L. I'm going to open up his mouth a little more. Okay, so first going to start with filling up the tongue using the same trick, using paint behind with the brush. Okay, now for the black, like this. Okay, okay. F7. The L sound. Using the little trick to paint on the edges. Okay. Just toggling the onion skinning just to have a clear look at what I'm drawing. This is a little edge sticking out. It appears to be okay. So we still need the F and the O, but I think for the part where the mouth, the teeth are showing, that we have all the vowels. F7. I'm going to do the O like this. It can be a little sloppy. The f I sometimes find hard. Okay, I think we're almost there. If we find that we forgot another sound, we can come back and add it. But for the time being, we can start listening to the dialogue and doing some lip sync. So for this, of course, I will need my keyframe caddy extension. Here it is. So I have my graphic containing my different mouth positions. I'm going to select it and click load thumbnails, and now I can start animating. So I'm going to listen.
Now token what you need. Now token.
First putting this on single frame.
Now token.
So it's saying now token. I see that I forgot the M and the P. Okay, so in case I forgot a mouse shape, I will add it later. First thing I'm going to do is to flip over my character again. So going to the main timeline, selecting the character, modify, transform, flip horizontally, zoom out a little. Oops. And now start animating. So double clicking it brings me inside of the character, double clicking the head brings me inside of the head, and now listening.
Now token what you need.
Yeah, now
token.
Now token. So the n is the same as the th, so it's tongue touching the teeth. Then the o, the v, could be the same as this now. So I'm just going to go to the closed mouth.
Now token what.
So we have the t. Oh, we forgot that one. So I'm going to go in, going to the last frame, F7. I will need this as a reference. So I'm going to copy this frame. It's outside of the screen, but it's just right click, copy and paste frames. I'm just going to remove the fill and the bottom part of the mouth, and I'm going to draw the shape where the teeth are touching each other. Like this. Okay, where were we? Listen,
Token, what you need.
it says token.
Token, what.
So normally there first would be the teeth touching each other. Of course, do load these thumbnails again because there is now one added. So instead of the closed mouth, I'm going to take the t, token.
What you need to. Token, what you.
The n.
Now, token, what you need to.
The a. What?
What you need to. You need to. You need to. You need to understand. Now, token, what you need to understand.
So you can see how you can add the lip sync, and now there's a little part we can preview which is finished.
Now, token, what you need to understand. Okay.
So I think we only have one problem left with the sync. I'm going to check. This one is on loop and frame 1. If we open it up, we take a look at the head. It's on loop. This is 50. This is 70. So this appears to be correct. Maybe it's just a playback problem. Because it seems as if it was not completely in sync. I'm just going to check in the head. So no, that normally would be okay. I'm just going to export the movie.
Now, token, what you need to understand, okay, is that.
Okay, so I'm going to put this on a guide so it's not exporting, and this example for color was also a temporary layer, so this will give me a better idea.
Now, token, what you need to understand, okay.
So, but I think you understand how it's done. So you now seen in several parts how you can separate parts of a character, convert them to symbols, adjust the timeline so they all line up, put sound in each and every symbol, and then start animating. So I hope this helped you with your own animation. Maybe I will make some additional videos explaining some extra techniques.